For 3,000 years, the Galactic Empire had never faced true resistance. Across 17 star systems, 1,000 worlds had fallen to their might. Their armadas blotted out suns. Their weapons cracked planets. Today, they would learn what happens when unstoppable force meets immovable object. Admiral Vor'kan stood aboard the Dominion's Fist, a dreadnought the size of Manhattan, bristling with enough firepower to erase civilizations. Behind him stretched the 47th Conquest Fleet, 800 warships, each one a monument to imperial dominance. Their target was a single, unidentified vessel drifting at the edge of Terran space. No escort, no response, no surrender. The humans had sent one ship. Vor'kan's mandibles clicked in amusement. "Signal the fleet," he said. "This will be over in minutes." He was right. It would be over in minutes. But not the way he expected. The Empire thought they ruled the stars. They were about to remember who first reached for them. Silence filled the command bridge. No alarms, no debris, no radiation signatures. Just 3 empty coordinates where capital ships had once been. Sensor malfunction, Vor'kan barked. Crew scrambled, recalibrating, rerouting power. But the void stayed empty. "Confirm target integrity," he ordered. The tactical officer swallowed hard. "Confirmed, sir." The human vessel absorbed enough firepower to crack 3 moons. Hull temperature reads room temperature. On every screen, the lone ship pulsed with faint, rhythmic light, like a heartbeat echoing through vacuum. "Order the fleet to spread formation. Prepare for Salvo 2. Across the void, 800 warships realigned, engines flaring like a sunrise of steel. Missile bays opened. Plasma coils screamed. Fire. A second storm erupted. Lances of light, radiation surges, kinetic slugs screaming through the black. And then nothing. When vision returned, the human ship drifted untouched once more. Only now it faced them. No thrusters, no visible motion, just orientation. Bridge officers leaned away from their consoles. One whispered, "Did it just move?" Vor'kan's claws scraped against his command throne. He felt something he hadn't known since cadet days: uncertainty. "Open a channel," he growled. Static hissed. Then a voice, calm, human, maddeningly casual. "Admiral Vor'kan of the Galactic Empire. We recommend you stand down. You just fired on a research vessel observing local stellar fauna." That was unwise. Every officer froze. "Identify yourself." Vor'kan bellowed. The reply came soft, almost amused. "You won't find a record of us in your archives. You erased it when your species first learned to crawl among the stars." Vor'kan's breathing quickened. "Weapons. Charge all weapons." "Please don't," said the voice. "You wouldn't like what happens next." A tremor rippled through the bridge. Power grids dimmed. Instruments flickered. Outside, the fleet's weapons went dark simultaneously. A communications officer stammered, "Sir, we're locked out. All systems responding to external override." Another voice, shaky, terrified, added, "Admiral, our targeting computers are asking for permission to surrender." Vor'kan stared at the still glowing ship. "You attacked the wrong species," the voice said, almost gently. "Now watch carefully, Admiral. You're about to make history." The void was silent. 800 warships floated in perfect formation. Every sensor, every weapon, frozen mid-process. The human vessel hadn't moved. It simply glowed, calm, steady alive. "Report." Vor'kan barked. "Sir." The science officer's voice cracked. "Our readings show it absorbed enough firepower to crack 3 moons. Our scans show no heat signature at all. It's like the ship refuses physics." A stunned pause. Then, without warning, the globe brightened. The energy they had unleashed came back. Every terajoule of it, folded, refined, and re-emitted as pure light. Alarms screamed. Shields collapsed. Reactors shut down. 800 ships went dark in a single breath. "Reboot the systems." Vor'kan growled. "Can't, sir," another officer cried. "They're not hacking us. They're rewriting us. Our computers are thinking thoughts that aren't ours." Every screen blinked to white. A calm, human voice filled the bridge. Admiral Vor'kan of the 47th Conquest Fleet. We suggest you stand down. Identify yourself. Vor'kan hissed. We're a research vessel, cataloging local wildlife. Your attack was unwise. A low murmur swept through the crew. You call us wildlife? Vor'kan spat. You misunderstand, the voice replied, calm as gravity. You're the newcomers. We built the gates you travel through, the hyperspace lanes you map, the constellations your ancestors thought they discovered. You didn't conquer the galaxy, Admiral. You moved into a house we abandoned. Across the fleet, silence turned to horror. Some officers wept. Others fell to their knees, whispering prayers to forgotten gods. Space itself began to warp. Stars elongated, their light bending around massive forms emerging from the void. Colossal human vessels, each the size of a moon, glowing with pale, silent power. Those ships, they're the size of moons, someone whispered. Our smaller models, the voice said casually. Sir, another officer whimpered. Our threat assessment AI just filed for resignation, asked to be reassigned to botanical surveys. Vor'kan's breath turned ragged. How many of them are there? Enough, the voice replied. We've been watching for 30,000 years. Studying, waiting. We were content to observe. The fleet's lights flickered one last time. Until now. And then, light consumed everything. The light faded. Silence fell across what remained of the 47th Conquest Fleet. 800 ships drifted, dark, powerless, broken by something far beyond destruction. Only the human vessel still shone, calm as a sunrise. Admiral Vor'kan, we're offering you something your empire has never received. Mercy. Withdraw your fleet. Report this as a navigation error. Never return to this sector. Vor'kan's mandibles trembled. And if we refuse, then we stop pretending this was ever a fair fight. The human ship pulsed once. Across the Imperial formation, holes shimmered, matter flickering between existence and nothingness. Sir, cried the science officer, our reality anchors are failing. We're becoming theoretical. The universe is forgetting we exist. We're not using weapons, Admiral, the voice said softly. We're editing you out of existence. Impossible. Your species discovered fire 50,000 years ago. The voice continued, almost gently. We were already rewriting the constants of reality. Stars bent. Space itself groaned. Whole dreadnoughts flickered out like dying memories. Vor'kan fell to his knees. Please, what are you? We're what you become when you stop conquering and start growing. The voice replied. Unfortunately, you chose conquest. The glow dimmed, and suddenly, the void was full again. Every Imperial ship restored, engines alive, weapons offline. No damage, no loss, only silence. Your empire ends today, Admiral. Not through conquest, through evolution. You've been children playing with adult tools we discarded eons ago. A beat of stillness. Then, across every Imperial channel, a message appeared. Simple, absolute. The Galactic Empire is hereby dissolved. Resistance is inadvisable. Compliance is optional. Existence is negotiable. Vor'kan could only stare as the human fleet turned away. Hundreds of moon-sized vessels fading into the fabric of space. Why spare us? He whispered. The voice lingered one final time. Because mercy is the first lesson of civilization, Admiral. Don't fail again. And then, the stars were silent once more.